This is Jeremiah by J.T. LeRoy. Jeremiah is the German translation of The Heart is Deceitful Above All Things. A hardcover first printing, published by Reclam. And my notes on this, I don't have a lot of notes here. The jacket has an interesting clip on all four corners. Apparently it's just part of the design. The copies I've seen are all the same. A long sliver at a very shallow angle, which I'll show in a second. The text on the spine is upside down, which you typically expect, but not uncommon in Europe. And I've seen this before. I've seen it here in the US and also on UK on older periodicals. The most recent thing that I've seen with the backwards and upside down spine text is Story magazine from the 1930s did the spines this way. Put the condition at very good, very good. For the dust jacket, shelf wear along the top and bottom edges, particularly at the folds, including a small open tear at the top of the fold of the front panel. Minimal rubbing to the jacket. Shelf wear is really confined to the top and bottom edges. Of the volume, 3 of the 4 corners are lightly bumped. Spine is somewhat cocked. Otherwise, it appears to be unread. So let's unpack this here. Let's just take a look at the book as it is. Very little rubbing, shelf wear to the jacket. And check the pictures. The pictures will probably show it better. But there is shelf wear on the top and bottom edges, primarily at the spine, the panel folds, same at the bottom. There is shelf wear on the edges, primarily at the spine, also the panel folds. There is just a bit of open tear here. Some shelf wear at this fold. The pictures probably show that better. And you can see clip on all 4 corners. A long clip, very shallow angle. Just a part of the way they designed the jacket, which is kind of interesting. So basically no shelf rubbing, but the top and bottom edges definitely do have shelf rubbing. Also on the spine of the volume, the text is backwards and upside down from what you would typically expect. Not uncommon in Europe and not unheard of in the US. Got a bit of cop spine, just a little bit. Check the pictures again. The pictures probably show this better. You see a bit of a bump corner there. Just a bit of softness in the corners. So I've graded this at very good, which I think is very fair. Jeremiah by J.T. LeRoy, the German translation, The Heart is Deceitful Above All Things.